Please be seated. Distinguished guests and graduands, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country. Chris.
Thank you. Warami everyone, and Nalawa, welcome. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. We begin today by paying respects to the country and its people by acknowledging that we do indeed meet in Wallamata, the place of the snapper fish and the ancestral homes of the Wallamedigal. I'd like to thank the university for their acknowledgement of us and the invitation to come and do this with you. The acknowledgement of countries I find actually is one of the most beautiful of features of contemporary Australia, where we stand by Aboriginal people and affirm ourselves as a nation that respects and values truth and justice. So not just little nods at the beginning of things, these are one of the quite beautiful change makers we do, and I appreciate the university inviting me in to do this with you. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the Burrabrongal clan during the early years of colonisation. He saw that our survival in this new world was dependent upon us learning more about it. And so he enrolled his daughter Bullingai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, and it became a refuge during those brutal years in the 1800s where Aboriginal people across the country were being displaced. We became known as the Blackstown, and it is where my family, my nan was born. So we're very proud of Maria and the education she received, and I'm sure your family are proud of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourished the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he encountered a people whom he described as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their families from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they've done here in Wallamata for the past 20,000 years. So please consider, this is not an ideal yet to be achieved by humans. This is normal life for us and for the longest time, and not that long ago. So there is no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people and we're big on sharing. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the country. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us where you can, and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this, and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine now by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yana.
I'm pleased to introduce Vice-chancellor and President of Macquarie University, Professor S. Bruce Doughton.
Well, thank you, Chris Tobin, for that wonderfully informative and generous welcome to country. It's always good to have you along with us, and I appreciate you being here, Chris. Thank you. Colleagues, guests, family and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, the graduating class yourselves. It is my distinct honour and pleasure to welcome each of you here today to this graduation ceremony. I bring you, our graduands, and your guests the greetings of our Governing University Council and the apology from our Chancellor, Dr. Martin Parkinson AC, who is unable to be here today, so you have me presiding instead. I hope that today will be a very happy and memorable occasion for all of you. Now, I did see as I came into the Michael Egan Graduation Hall today, a prior Chancellor for which this hall is named, I did see a couple of small children. I thought I might have spotted a small baby as well. And I want you to know that babies and children are always welcome at graduations at which I preside at. I'm a paediatrician by background. I have heard far worse noise in my consulting room. If the Chancellor, Dr. Parkinson, were here, he is the former Secretary of the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet, and he has heard far worse rancour in the Cabinet room of this country than any number of children could do in a graduation ceremony. So kids, have fun, run around, make a bit of noise. No one's going to be worried at all. Feel very welcome, please. Today is a milestone day for each of our graduands, and we celebrate the wonderful achievements of all of you about to graduate. Completing a degree is never easy. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination, perseverance, and you've all made many sacrifices along the way in pursuit of your end goal. You've worked very hard to get to this point, and you should feel very proud of your accomplishment. We as a university are also just as proud of your achievements, and I will be pleased to greet each of you as you come across the stage today to graduate. I also would like to especially welcome the guests, the families, the supporters and friends of our graduands. The fact that you have been invited here today by one of our graduands is proof positive of the very important influence you have had over their lives. So to our invited guests, my congratulations to each of you as well, and thank you for celebrating this wonderful occasion with us. Now, graduands, you may not realise, but you are about to participate in one of the oldest of Europe's social rituals. If you were to pick a date of about 1500 AD and look back to what social institutions existed back then that still exist today, there are only about 60. And if you leave aside the Roman Catholic Church, the parliaments of England, Iceland and the Isle of Man, and 6 Swiss cantons or local government areas, the rest are all universities. In fact, graduation ceremonies are much older than that. For more than 800 years, graduates have been donning gowns just like the ones you are wearing today and participating in ceremonies very similar to this one upon which we are about to embark. And since those earliest graduations, the ceremony has remained almost unchanged, a defining feature of the life of every university and its students. Now, of course, we all realise that Macquarie University is not one of those ancient universities. In fact, we are now just over 60 years young. And though we are among the youngest universities in the world, we are very proud indeed to take part in this time-honoured tradition. We all know, I think, that youth has its advantages, Macquarie is a very modern and outward-looking university. We enjoy an enviable reputation for our world-leading research excellence, our engagement and impact, and we are continually progressing by extending our partnerships, our course offerings, our research, and our facilities. We have a proud tradition of innovation and discovery, and our pioneering approach is built on the notion of a collaborative and connected learning community. It's a very exciting time, if at times challenging time, for Macquarie University amid much change in the world around us. As the vision for this remarkable campus, for instance, continues to unfold. And no doubt you hopefully witness some of the beautiful campus that we have here as you arrive today. We now have over 235,000 graduates living in almost 150 countries around the world. It's very clear we are a forward-looking institution and we are on the move, and so are each of you, our graduands here today. Some of the things that we all value so much about Macquarie University, I believe, will never change. Over my now almost 13 years with the great privilege of leading this university, I have had many visitors comment upon the friendliness and inclusiveness of our staff and students. This is inherent to our culture here at Macquarie University, and I anticipate it will always be so. I hope you will all feel always very welcome at Macquarie University. We will always be a leader in teaching and learning, and a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. However, our collective journey is also about building community, where we have shared values, where we share much in common, and where we care about each other, even when our points of view on some matters might be quite divergent. In other words, an ideal community of scholars. Distinguished guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly our graduands, I offer you again the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this grand occasion. In just a few moments, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. It is now my great pleasure, as is the tradition at such ceremonies, to introduce our occasional speaker, Mr. Michael Blake. Mr. Blake's formative years were shaped by a childhood spent in various rural and regional towns across New South Wales due to his father's work. This transient upbringing led him to attending boarding school in Sydney, an experience that he regards as life-changing. It was here that he truly understood the profound and lasting impact of education and the strength of community, inspiring him to pursue a career in teaching. Following his schooling, Mr. Blake studied at the University of Newcastle before beginning his teaching career in 1998. By 2003, at just 29 years of age, he was appointed the Deputy Principal of a large Catholic secondary school in Maitland. His leadership journey continued, and in 2009 he took on his first role as Principal. Since then, as a young man I should say, he has led 4 Catholic secondary colleges, 2 in the Hunter Valley and 2 in Sydney. In 2022, he was appointed the headmaster of St Joseph's College in Hunters Hill, Australia's largest boarding school for boys, with over 1,100 students, more than half of whom are boarders from across the country and beyond. Throughout his career, Mr. Blake has remained deeply committed to learning, holding a Bachelor of Education in Mathematics with an honours from the University of Newcastle, a Bachelor of Business from Charles Sturt University, and a Master of Education Leadership from the Australian Catholic University. He is an active member of several professional bodies, including the Australian Council of Education Leaders, the Association of Independent Schools, and the Association of Heads of Independent Schools. Beyond his own schools, he has made significant contributions to the broader education sector, serving in advisory and governance roles for colleges, diocesan education offices, Catholic Schools New South Wales and NESA. I now invite Mr. Michael Blake to please deliver the occasional address. Mr. Blake.
Thank you for those kind words, Vice-Chancellor. I too begin by acknowledging the Wadawurrung people of the Darug Nation and really reflect on the words of Uncle Chris and his education and wisdom that he brought to that. And as he alluded to, Wadawurrung stands for snapper fish, and the Wadawurrung land is bound by the Lane Cove River and Parramatta River. And for generations, the Wadawurrung people have cared for this country, drawing life and sustenance from its rivers and landscape. So I too pay my respects to elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all First Nations people. May we continue to learn from their wisdom and honour their enduring custodianship of this landscape. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the Vice-Chancellor for his invitation to speak today. Esteemed members of the faculty, staff, distinguished guests, proud family members, and most importantly, the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Science. So, Vice-Chancellor, thank you for the invitation to speak on this important occasion. But I must start with an apology to the graduates. After 13 years of schooling, now a distant memory, they probably thought they'd heard their last assembly speech from a principal long ago. Yet here I am, delivering one final message before they step into the world, not as students, but as graduates, as professionals and as leaders. I can also tell you that when I sat where many of you are now, finishing my first degree, taking a 6-year route, mind you, for a 4-year course, not a single person, myself included, would have said that one day I would be speaking to a group of graduates. In fact, even as I finish, I recall a deep-seated belief and probably relief that I'd finished studying. The books were behind me. Instead, I completed a second degree as well as a postmaster's degree. So I guess there's a lesson in that. Not just that your learning journey will no doubt continue, but more importantly, that we're always growing. Who you are and the person you are becoming will keep evolving. Be open to that and welcome it. So what is my advice to you? And what have I learnt from where I sat where you are to the present day? Well, firstly, the pace of modern society has never been faster, and perhaps, more dauntingly, will never be this slow again. In the fields of medicine, health and human science, discoveries and technologies are evolving at an exponential rate. The challenge then is not just to keep up, but to make sense of it, to navigate the complexity with wisdom, and most importantly, to remain steadfast in your values while serving the common good. You would have learned at school that the Earth is tilted on an axis of 23.5 degrees. What you probably don't know, it actually varies between 22.1 degrees and 24.5 degrees. When it's more tilted, it means more severe weather and seasons before it comes back into realignment. Well, our world is not without its challenges, as it has been in the past. Metaphorically too, it is currently on a little tilt. There is conflict and challenge across a range of spheres: economic, environmental, religious, political, to name just a few. And we often feel it in the language of the political and business leaders who, like the seasons, at different times can be a little more severe. 2 weeks ago, an influential world business leader, in attempting to explain his opposition to diversity, equity and inclusion, stated, "The fundamental weakness of Western civilization is empathy." I want you to think about that statement for a moment. The fundamental weakness of Western civilization is empathy. What he is saying is that empathy, which is being aware of and sharing another person's feelings, experiences and emotion, the things that make us most human are a weakness. Well, we need to call that out, not just in words, but being counter to the culture in actions. And as graduates, you'll soon be making life-altering decisions. Leadership is about influence, the ability to shape the lives of those around us. With that influence comes great responsibility. Some of your decisions will be clinical, determining the health outcomes of a patient. Some will be ethical, deciding how to conduct research responsibly. Some will be personal, influencing how you treat colleagues, peers, and those in your care. And in all of these moments, your leadership will not be defined by what you say, but by what you do, demonstrated through care and empathy, the things that make us human. True leadership is not about holding a title or wielding authority. It's about character, about using your position, whether as a doctor, a researcher, a therapist, or an advocate, to uplift, guide, and protect others. It's about the choices you make when the stakes are high, often when no one is watching, when doing the right thing is not the easiest thing. Sadly, we need not look far to see examples of leadership gone wrong, perhaps in politics, in business, at times in healthcare. Leadership at its worst can be a misplaced word, a decision made without thought for those it impacts, or even a deliberate attempt to show dominance at the expense of somebody else. We also see it when people act in one way in public and in another way behind closed doors. People whose values shift depending on their surroundings. But leadership at its best, we've seen that too, in the quiet resilience of healthcare workers on the front lines of a pandemic, in researchers who dedicate their lives to life-saving discoveries, in those who serve the vulnerable, not for recognition, but because it's the right thing to do. To be a true leader, you must be unwavering in your commitment to the common good. You must stand firm when faced with adversity, not just when it's convenient or comfortable. You see, it's easy to act with integrity when conditions are favourable, in the calm waters. But true character is tested in the storm. Will you uphold your values when it costs you? Will you make ethical and moral choices when no one will know otherwise? Real character does not bend with the wind. It's not conditional. It's the rock on which leadership is built. Graduates, in the years ahead, you'll find yourself in moments of decision, moments that will define the type of person and leader that you'll become. Your character will not just shape your reputation, it will determine the trust others place in you, the legacy you leave. In medicine, health and human sciences, there is no place for fair weather sailors. The seas will not always be calm. There'll be crises, emergencies, ethical dilemmas, moments when the right course of action is not immediately clear. It's those moments that your leadership is tested. Strong leadership is not about commanding others, it's about serving them. It's about making spaces for those who are voiceless, about ensuring that there are systems and structures within which we operate that are just, ethical, inclusive and empathetic. These are strong human dispositions, not weaknesses. We're living in an era where the media landscape is more social than structured, where opinions spread faster than facts, where misinformation can shape public perception. And within all of this, you cannot afford to lose sight of the fundamental values that should guide your professions. What worries me most, in the absence of strong ethical leadership, these unchecked influences begin to shape our culture, our institutions, and even our personal values. And that is why, now more than ever, beyond skilled professionals, knowledgeable researchers, we need people of good character. Graduates, today is a day of celebration, a moment to acknowledge years of hard work, dedication and perseverance. But it's also that moment of reflection. What will you do with the privilege of this education? Your success should not be measured by wealth, status or accolades. True success is found in the lives that you touch, the good that you bring to this world, and the contribution you make to the community. It's about using your knowledge and influence for the betterment of society, for those who may not have the same opportunity as you do. Every one of you will be a leader in some capacity, whether in a hospital, a research lab, a community organisation, or a global initiative. Within your family unit, you'll have influence. The question is, how will you use it? Will you choose to uplift rather than diminish? Will you listen before you speak? Will you stand firm in your values even when the world pressures you to compromise? Give of yourself, be of service, show humility, and it will be its own reward. And as you leave here today with more than a degree, you leave with the power to shape lives, to lead with purpose. The world does not need more fair-weather sailors. It needs empathetic leaders of integrity, of wisdom, and of compassion. It needs you. So go forth, not just to succeed, but to make a difference. Congratulations and good luck.
Well, as I mentioned a moment ago, friends, I've been at this role for a while, and I've been to many, many graduations, I can assure you. And there we have from Mr. Michael Blake, one of the finest occasional addresses that I have ever heard in this country or any other country I have worked in or served in around the world. So I'm going to ask our graduands to do something for me. I'm going to ask you to make a mental note that when the going gets tough, when you don't know quite which way to turn, when you can't quite work out what the right answer is, go back on our website, find this graduation ceremony, fast forward through everything I've said, and find Mr. Blake's address, and in 10 minutes or so, listen to it again, because in there are some very poignant moments to think about. They are to think about our journey about learning forever. They are to think about remaining steadfast to our values, and particularly I draw your attention to Mr. Blake's remarks about empathy. That is a very profound moment in our troubled world of today, I would advocate, friends, a very profound moment that we need to stop and think about that word empathy. Again, in the finest tradition of graduation addresses, please join me in thanking Mr. Blake again. As the Vice-chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees upon those who have complied with all of the university's requirements for such awards. I am now going to call upon our acting registrar, Professor Taryn Jones, to formally certify the eligibility of all those who have met the requirements for your awards. That is, that you were never late for an assignment, you never missed a class. Professor Jones, can you give me that ironclad guarantee?
Absolutely. Vice-Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees to which they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
Yes, that's you. In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority delegated from the Council as Vice-Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Graduates, congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Vice-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences. I now call on Professor Patrick McNeill, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Medicine and Health and Executive Dean at the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences to present the graduates. Professor McNeill.
Vice-Chancellor and President, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences, which contains 2 schools, the Macquarie Medical School and the School of Psychological Sciences, and 3 departments, Health Sciences, Chiropractic and Linguistics, as well as the Research Institute, the Australian Institute of Health Innovation. The faculty is a core component of the Macquarie University Health Sciences Centre, which is a unique academic health enterprise in Australia, Macquarie is the only university that integrates its learning and research with health practice here on campus at our own health service called MQ Health. And MQ Health provides the opportunities for students enrolled within the faculty to learn or to undertake research in an environment where real clinical and health practice is occurring. The faculty is very proud of the way it integrates its learning and its health and medical research with patient care, captured by the purpose of MQ Health in 3 words: heal, learn, discover. In research, the faculty has particular strengths in neurosciences, cancer, clinical trials, psychological sciences, and health systems research. And students in the faculty are studying one of 6 undergraduate degrees or a larger number of postgraduate coursework or research degrees that include our various graduate entry health profession degrees, including the Macquarie MD, the Doctor of Medicine, the Doctor of Physiotherapy, as well as psychology master's degrees, and our research degrees, the Master of Research and Doctor of Philosophy. Vice-Chancellor and President, I present to you the graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences whom have admitted to degrees or awarded diplomas. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Clinical Science. Sarah Alokali. Sarah Amin. Eliana Arujo. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Ethan Asuncion. John Azizi. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Alexandra Baker. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Barbud Beheshti. Keelan Bayers. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Ayushi Bujel. Kathleen Birrell. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Leonardo Bruzzi. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Bastien Buwalda. Adam Casely. Melanie Khan. Caitlin Carney. Emma Carroll. Zoe Casey. Jake Shahood. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Paris Camino. Tiana Kopp. Hannah Coyle. Urvi Darlow. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Lily Jane Dewalder. Sean Devara. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Alicia Fiedler. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Rory Fitzgerald. Aaron George. Lily Gerke. Amisha Gogolin. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sasha Green. Erin Hartley. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sebastian Hendrickson. Mia Herbert. Olivia Holsinger. Erica Jimenez. Paul Joe. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Joshua Joseph. Shivam Kapoor. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Ramesha Khan. Ritik Kumar. Kinjal Kumari. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Anastasia Lukic. Kanisha Leota. Amiel Levy. Jordan McGregor. Harrison Martin. Emma McAvoy. Divanashi Monot. Basma Mosaid. Thomas Newton. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sophie Orellana. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Nicholas Orpwood. Thomas O'Sullivan. Ira Pamuspusan. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Cecilia Pham. Marcus Powell. Holly Purcell. Joshua Rigien. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Itai Rosenbaum. Gemma Salomon. Meher Sada. Gopika Sortish. Keely Sawyer. Sihopriyut Kaur. Devanshi Sharma. Mushkan Sharma. Lauren Smith. Lauren Solness. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Katie Stacey. Peter Tran. Isaac Villanova. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Grace Shu. Marcel Youssef. Bilja Zore. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science. Lawrence Curtis. Amy Gow. Joel Grant. Ellen Hall. Cameron Hubbard. Noah Kazmar. Caitlin Knapman. Shin Hang Lee. Lachlan Mackett. Finn Martin. Jasmine Pick. Luke Richardson. Aidan Shamus. Emily Strong. Julian Takita. Denver Taylor. Harrison Wall. I present graduates submitted to the degree of Bachelor of Human Sciences. Lachlan Baguli. Amelia Garrick. John Gibbons. Roxy Lou Fifi Daytona Gray. Uroi He. Yana Hernandez. Finton Kelly. Hayley Lawrence. Luke Christopher Lorenzo. Rose McDonnell. Eileen Najafi Balkat. Jared Nicol. Suleiman Norhisham. Maya Peter. Mariam Razi. Alex Richter. Isabella Rubino. Hayley Simpson. Mary Sturgew. Reva Wakel. Sophie Williams. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Physiotherapy. Abdulaziz Ben Haddadou. Jenna Sturgis. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Clinical Neuropsychology. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Diana Babajanan. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sophie Branch. Jessica Habib. Irina Tazevska. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Vishna Vahovich. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Kimberly Wallace. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Clinical Psychology. Darby Fakashato. Jade Giros. Oliver Kerr. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Monica Leslie. Ashley Lovejoy. Sky Macaulay. Lauren O'Hara. Anisha Palmer. Finian Sonta. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Organisational Psychology. Samantha Allen. Alisa Katakovic. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Dominic Chen. Michaela Eade. Michaela Ellis. Jawud Sorea. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Alexandra Fong. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Alexandra Griffin. Brittany Hames. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Brayson Hill. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Scott Hoare. Alina Hoshiarpur. Sharnella Ju Kang. Oliver Locke. Ankita Patwardhan. Kyle Payne. Jubilee Sloan. I present graduates submitted to the degree of Master of Professional Psychology. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Dimor Abbas. Stanley Bayo. Jessica Chapman. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sharis Gatt. Bethany Gourlay. Rebecca Hepburn. Alexandra Heinmarsh. Anna Jordan. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Sonal Joshi. Jason Kadua. Jordan Carr. Sarah Luedi. Ariba Maksud. Michelle McQueen. Kelsey Mahag. Felicity Parkin. Rebecca Richards. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Michaela Sinfield. Natasha Smith. Danielle Wilder. Sophie Vu. Kathy Zhang. I present graduates submitted to the degree of Master of Public Health. Dasht Ziren Bayasaikan. Rihanna Nadine Kusi. Yamuna Dumpala. Inti Rodrigo Gutierrez Olivares. Gagi Handik. Rifat Jahan. Mayam Khan. Wahaj Sohail. Garrick Light Mason. Yamini Mopuri. Borsha Nath. Ariun Jago Nyam Surin. Paniz Pavazina Ya. Hinabel Shankara B. Patel. There we go. Kasulya Suprayen Telugu. Isaac Yakub. Vice-chancellor and President, a high degree by research is awarded to a graduate who has successfully completed a program of study in which the defining characteristic is research. Our Master of Research is a 2-year full-time equivalent research training degree consisting of research-based coursework, postgraduate research training, and a major research project. Graduates have focused on a specific research topic to produce a thesis of up to 20,000 words in preparation for a doctoral degree. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Research. Brianna Man-U for a thesis entitled Protein and Cell Profiling of Peripheral Blood from Patients with Metastatic Soft Tissue Sarcoma to Predict Immunotherapy Response. The Doctor of Philosophy, our highest premier degree, is awarded to graduates who have demonstrated the capacity to conduct research independently by forming a distinct contribution to the knowledge of the subject and to afford evidence of coherence and originality shown either by the discovery of new facts or by the exercise of independent critical power. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with the degree of Master of Clinical Neuropsychology, Dr. Gabrielle Picard, for a thesis entitled Cognitive Impacts of Hearing Difficulties, Influences of Couple Dynamics. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Dr. Natalie Griemer awarded the Vice-chancellor's Commendation for Research for a thesis entitled Decoding Sporadic Amyotrophic Lateral Sclerosis, a Genomic and Transcriptomic Approach. Dr. Vidya Lawton for a thesis entitled Conceptualising a Work Readiness Framework from Student to Physiotherapist, Implications for Graduates, Employers and Educators. Dr. Ingrid Lynn for a thesis entitled Habit-Forming Exercise in Older Adults After Stroke. Dr. Isabel Muehlem-Brooks for a thesis entitled Current Challenges and the Future of Allied Health Services in Australian Residential Aged Care. Dr. Barbara Sorensen for a thesis entitled An Unconscious Fantasy of a Private World, Explaining Psychosis Through an Integrative Psychodynamic Theory. Dr. Aninja Susanto for a thesis entitled Leveraging Artificial Intelligence for Clinical Decision Support in Resource-Constrained Settings. Dr. Roshana van der Waal for a thesis entitled The Role of Glial Activation and Synaptic Transmission in Transsynaptic Neurodegeneration. Vice-Chancellor and President, that completes this afternoon's presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Medicine, Health and Human Sciences.
Vice-Chancellor, I now call on Emily Strong, who graduated with a Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Emily.
Good afternoon, Macquarie University executives, faculty staff, family and friends. Thank you for coming to show your support for the graduates on this memorable occasion. I am honoured to be amongst such amazing people and very proud to be standing here today representing the graduating cohort of 2024, in particular the pioneering graduates of the Bachelor of Exercise and Sports Science. On behalf of the graduates, I would like to express our gratitude to the Macquarie University Executive Group, Council, Academic Senate, professional and academic staff, researchers and graduates that have contributed to Macquarie University being recognised in the top 1% of universities globally and the #1 in Sydney for teaching and resources. To the Faculty of Medical, Health and Human Sciences, we are forever grateful for the passion you have demonstrated in the provision of teaching, resources and educational opportunities made available during our studies here at Macquarie. In particular, we are grateful for all the effort and knowledge you have imparted along the way. You have inspired us in many ways, provided invaluable placement opportunities, as well as demonstrated the diversity of opportunities available for those that are motivated. I'd like to make special mention to Dr. Tim Doyle and Emily Hill and the amazing Bachelor of Exercise and Sport Science team for working tirelessly to get our degree accredited by Exercise and Sport Science Australia in record time. Congratulations. Thank you. For most of you, this degree provides you with a vehicle to transform your lives and to transform the lives of the people you provide services for. In your bachelor degree, PhD, master's, you have developed essential skills that will remain relevant across your career. I encourage you to continue to be innovative, sceptical, thorough and fearless. To my peers, you are remarkable. Each one of you has the knowledge to succeed in any career, and you have all proven to be outstanding humans, capable of achieving tasks you set your mind to. It has been a pleasure to work with you and watch your knowledge grow over the duration of this course, opening my mind to a variety of perspectives. You have taught me the value of collaboration and to think outside the square. You will all make fine health professionals. To all the graduates, as you carve out your careers, keep learning, think critically, and be confident. Continue to challenge yourselves by stepping outside your comfort zone often, as this is where you'll have your most memorable, educational, and rewarding experiences. I wish everyone the best for your future endeavours. Congratulations, Macquarie University graduates of 2024.
Well, congratulations, Emily, on your degree, and thank you very much for that wonderful responsorial address. And again, graduates, fast forward through everyone after Mr. Blake. Stop, pause it yourself, fast forward again, and remind yourself of those wonderful words from Emily today. Again, emphasising the importance of keeping on learning, and I was particularly taken by Emily's comments, which had a thread of gratitude through them. Not only gratitude for those who are here, those who are there, but also gratitude for each other. In your workplaces going forward, that's a very sanguine lesson, I think, to always be grateful for the people that work around you. Let's give Emily another great round of applause. Thank you. Friends, that wonderful operatic voice belongs to Miss Angela Brewer, who is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia, and you are lucky that Ms. Brewer comes along to sing at our graduations. The late Emeritus Chancellor, the Honourable Michael Egan, after whom this hall is named, used to say that if Angela couldn't come to sing, he would have to sing. And he said it so many times that one day Angela was taken ill suddenly and he actually did have to sing, but that's a story for another day. Let's thank Angela again. Please join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, University organist Heather Mowen-Boyd. And on the Chinese transverse flute, Dr. Chai Chang-ying. Now, here and there in the hall today, we have representatives from our alumni community who come along to help make things work smoothly as volunteers for us, and we're very grateful for that. Please join me in thanking them as well. And finally, our technical staff, since we are simulcasting to many families around the world who can't be here today. Please join me in thanking them. Graduates, this ceremony marks a change in your relationship with Macquarie University, but I certainly hope it is not the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you are now part, as I mentioned earlier, of that larger Macquarie family. Our alumni network is spread around the world with almost 250,000 people and welcomes you into the fold as alumni. This is the beginning of the next stage of your lives. We will look forward, I hope, to seeing you back on campus along the way, perhaps to attend alumni events, maybe to undertake further study, as some of you I know are doing now, or simply to visit this beautiful campus and think back on the good times that you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Now, graduates, the award of a university degree, in my view, not only has many opportunities and privileges, but it also carries responsibilities. I urge you to commit yourselves to lifelong learning and inquiry. I urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. I urge you to continue the hard work that has brought you along this far. At Macquarie University, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students as engaged community citizens and leaders. So I urge you also to always give thought to what you might do for others along the way. Sometimes, graduates, you don't have to do much at all to make a very real difference in someone else's life. A kind gesture, a gentle word can mean an enormous amount to many people along the way. I challenge you to continue to exercise sound judgment and initiative and to always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet along life's journey. My hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you will use what you have learned here with us, not only for your own benefit and that for your family, but also for the betterment of your communities. And in all you do, I charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It is also my great hope that you will always remember the people who have helped you out along the way, many of whom are with you here today. And so, to acknowledge their contribution and to thank them for it, graduates, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things for me. First of all, I'd like you all to please stand. Now, I'd like you to turn around and place your testimonies on the seat behind you and face your family and friends and give them a mighty round of applause in appreciation. You might turn around now, but don't sit down just yet, as here on the stage are representatives of our academic staff who have supported you throughout your journey. Please join me in thanking them as well. Graduates, please do turn around and pick up your testament from the seat behind you, as the official party will shortly be leaving the graduation hall, followed by the graduates. As we do, the university organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies like this one over the centuries. This music, set to an age-old set of Latin lyrics, which begins as Gaudeamus igitur, dum sumus juvenes. In translation, this graduation exit song starts out, "Therefore let us rejoice, for we will always be young." Maybe. The song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the very same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of state and of city, and of happiness. Now might I ask everyone to please stand. I will shortly lead the official party out through the central aisle to be followed by the graduates. I invite you all to head around that way to join us for some light refreshments of celebration. Again, to the newest graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for your lives to be filled with success, satisfaction, and most importantly, happiness. In closing today's wonderful ceremony of your achievements, I say again, Gaudeamus igitur, therefore let us rejoice.